story. Little magpie, sing your song. One for sorrow, two for joy, three for a girl and four for a boy. Oh yeah, that's what I like. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes a baby with severe brain damage. Oh yeah, that's how it is. Tell me a story.
It's a Sunday, almost the end of September. My bag's making noises. I woke up quite early, which doesn't happen often, so I decided to go to the gym. I'm usually not a morning person, but I felt oddly energetic and I feel great. I actually also used this gym sauna for the first time. Incredible invention. We'll do it more, definitely. I got back from the gym, cleaned my apartment, and fell asleep. I took the loveliest nap. On my way to the gym, I actually finished the book I was reading. It's Every Summer After. I was so excited to read this book because I actually wanted to take this with me to Italy and I didn't manage to get it or find it anywhere. So I ordered it online when I got back, and I was quickly starting to read it because I still wanted to read it while it was a nice weather outside. And actually even today, it's such a great day. I feel like we are getting summer now. I read this book, I finished it, and I really liked it. I do want a lake house now. I really do seem to enjoy books that jump between POVs or between timelines. I think I noticed that I quite enjoy that. So this had very much of that, jumping between 12 years ago and the present. A very summery, nice read. I'm definitely gonna buy the other one, the second one, what it's called. It has like a preview at the end of this. It's One Golden Summer. I didn't read this yet because I don't want no spoilers. What I did not like about this is that the main character did a really bad thing, and in my opinion, she was forgiven way too easily. Like, she did not have almost like any consequences. Another one that I finished recently is The Housemaid. I like the plot, I like the twist, I like the story, I like the idea. I didn't really enjoy the writing. It felt very simple. I'm also reading the second part of Akatar. And I don't know, the contrast between the two was kind of making this seem very very basic writing. I saw the trailer that came out for this because it's gonna be a movie. Not at all what I envisioned. Speaking of books, I've noticed that I really prioritize quantity. I want to read a lot and I want to read fast, but I have this thing that a lot of people have. I'm definitely not the only one experiencing this, but after reading a book, I completely forget about it within like a few weeks. I forget what happened, I forget the character's name, I forget some plot points. So even some of my 5-star books, I I can't tell you anything about them. And I think this year I want to read 20 books, I believe. So for this year I'm just gonna keep my quantity goal, but I think next year I might focus more on not the quantity and how much I read, but actually how much I get out of it and how much I learn and how much I can remember and take from it. I've recently started annotating, which helps a bit, I think, but still books like this, like these simple romance books, I don't annotate at all, but I should. I'm also thinking of maybe starting some kind of book journal, but I don't know, I'm still debating that because it's really tough for me to even keep up with my regular life journal and update that regularly. So I don't know how that will work, but yeah, I really just want to start remembering more of what I read. So that's my goal for next year. It's now 4 p.m. and I'm very, very hungry. So I'm gonna go grocery shopping and then make some very delicious dinner. The plan is to make some miso noodles with some crispy tofu on top. Got some of those, some veggies, some snacks for later, some Jim Bro soy milk. Me and my boyfriend were talking about cereal that we love, and we both said that this cereal in our childhood was everything. So I saw it and was so excited to eat it again. So I think this is gonna be my sweet treat today. It's not a good habit, but I've been really loving some sodas, some fizzy drinks. So I'm gonna have one while I cook. This is mango pineapple. These are nice because they're not very sweet. I managed to get sick mid-September. Unfortunately, this big motivational back on track New Year's thing of mine had to be put on pause. And it's already October 2nd. I don't know where September has gone. I feel like I did nothing. But I really wanted to get back into my routine and go to the gym more. That whole thing was out of the window, but the good thing from being sick is that I finished this monstrosity of a book, and I have to say I really liked it. I finished it and I immediately wanted to start the next one, and I don't have the next one, which is a surprise because I think the first one felt like a chore to go through. So the fact that I enjoyed this, I don't know if I should be happy with myself or disappointed. I definitely know that I'm not a fantasy
book girl, but something about this I really liked. So I'm definitely gonna finish the whole series. So, but it's also like I'm a Virgo, and I was really curious about everyone loving ACOTAR. So this is also kind of just satisfying to me as a person to know what everyone is talking about. It's the same. I've started watching The Summer I Turned Pretty and Gilmore Girls because I've never watched them. And it's not like I'm very interested in these shows, but I just want to know what everybody is on about. This is my current read. I'm only about 50 pages in and I like it a lot. It's so interesting. I don't think I've read that many memoirs, but I like this a lot. It's very insightful. I've never really dove very deep into what sociopaths think and why they act the way they do. And you know, from a person who experiences this, to describe those feelings is very, very interesting to read about and kind of mind-blowing, because even though her descriptions are so good, it's difficult to wrap your mind around, like not being able to feel embarrassment or jealousy or sympathy. Is just something about it. I just can't wrap my mind around it, and that's why I think I will read through this very quickly. So I'm gonna take this with me today. Also, I'm still a little bit sick. I just cannot stay in the house anymore. I need to get out, and I've booked a hot Pilates sculpt class. Don't know what that means. We'll see, but I'm very excited to go to another hot class because I think I really need it. As I said, I've started to go to the gym sauna. I still have only been once, and now I'm kind of, I feel like a little addiction brewing. So I'm, you know, a hot class is kind of in the same realm, so I'm so excited to go to that. But before this class, I have a bit of time to kill, so I'm gonna go to a cafe. And since it's the beginning of a new month, I have to do my monthly page. I haven't been shopping much recently, which is very good. I'm proud of myself. But this is a piece that I just could not resist. I saw this denim jacket, and I'm usually not a very big fan of denim jackets, but this... And the best part is that this thing is removable, so you can have it just like a regular denim jacket.